Okay guys, today we're gonna find out who the best three-point shooter is on the Brooklyn Nets.
The rules are simple. As part of my tournament to find the best shooter in the league according to 2K Science, I'll be having the top 6 shooters from each team according to 2K 3-point ratings compete to take the top spot. The winner from each team and the next 6 best scores moves on to take on the rest of the league in a final showdown for the ultimate crown. So now let's meet the contestants for today's competition.
And first off, we have an amazing event today. We have Jeff Green, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Joe Harris, Tyler Johnson, and Kevin Durant. Some of the best shooters we have, obviously we have the 3 superstars, the big 3, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Durant. And then we have a reigning champion three-point shooter in Joe Harris. I mean, this is about to be nuts. This is one of the ones I've been most excited for. We might see 4 people qualify into the next round. I'm excited. If you're excited, remember to like this video, subscribe. Tell me in the comments who you think is going to be the winner. Personally, I'm going to choose Joe Harris because he won before, but it's going to be really tough because obviously you got KD, Harden, and Irving right behind. Let's get it. Let's get some actual qualifications. So usually we only have one individual who seems to make it for every team. I want to see 4 people, at least 3, minimum 3 people qualify from this team. I mean, you have Harden, a former MVP. You have Durant, another former MVP. You have Irving, a finals, well, he wasn't a finals MVP, but he definitely put the dagger in the Warriors. You have a former three-point shooting contest champion in Harris. So let's see. What can Green do? He's in a very big disadvantage on this team because unfortunately you have all those big names. So let's see what he can do. Green, ranked as the 3rd best shooter on the team, is starting off pretty decent, but I have high expectations. So my thought, prediction, we need to see 20 points in order to get to the next round. That's all I'm saying. I need to see 20. Put up big numbers and let's get excited. All right, Green, shooting 9. That's pretty decent. If he does well on this money ball rack, let's say 3 of 5, 4 of 5, he has a good shot of at least putting a decent score up as he makes 1 of 5. God, come on. Well, I don't want to say curb your enthusiasm, but I mean, Jeff Green, we weren't expecting much. 15, good job. I'll give you a pat on the back. Let's get to the next Brooklyn Nets. Did I say Brooklyn Nets earlier? I feel like I said New Jersey Nets. This is the Brooklyn Nets. I'm so old school. Anyways, up next we have Kyrie Irving doing some damage here already right away with 2 in and 3 in and 4. No, he didn't. You know what I noticed about Kyrie? So he takes a shot. Oh, he jumps forward though. What's weird is I thought he was backing up in the first rack, but it looks like, yeah, he's scooting a little further back each time. You know what it is with the animation? Get the ball, Irving, come on. Is he grabs, so he jumps forward, which is fine. But the animation, because the ball is further back on the rack, it makes him shoot it further back. That's what is going on here. Do you see that? Weird. Anyways, Kyrie's on his money ball rack, so he's gonna have to put some of these in to get a decent score. 14, it's not bad. He still can get 20. Irving is the 5th best shooter on the team, so the expectations aren't outrageous for Irving, but as an all-star you would expect to see him do something, especially since he shoots 3s at a pretty decent clip. 17 should get you into the next round. Let's see. Oh man, I can't believe there's still 3 really good shooters up. Next up we have James Harden. Forced a trade to get out of a situation in Houston. Showed up fat, it seemed, was so lazy, didn't do anything, and now got into a situation where he's basically their point guard, getting 15, 17, 19 assists a game, and just basically having so much fun. I can't say he can lead a team to a championship, but he might win one this year if he comes back. Unfortunately, he has a right hamstring injury, so perhaps the Nets are in trouble. And as I say that, perhaps Harden's in trouble. I expected really good things from this competition, and Harden was one of those supposed to be really good things. And right now, did you hear that? That was a brick, if I've ever heard one. Harden has 9. That's not good. That's not good. We might not, no, I'm not gonna say that we might not. Harden's not making it. 12 is not gonna do it. Get yourself back on the bench. I don't understand what's wrong with this game. it made someone as good as James Harden at threes. Maybe he's not as good as threes as we think. Maybe NBA 2K's onto something. Anyways, my pick is up. Joe Harris, the, let's see, #1 shooter on the team, a former three-point shooting contest champion, the outright best shooter from the previous years, and even this year, a spot-up three-point shooter on the team, doesn't do anything else but shoot threes, but is a really great fourth option. And right now, he has 6, which is mediocre. It's not the greatest, especially if you need to get 20. Although right now, you don't need to get 20. We've only seen someone get 17, so he only needs to pass 15, to be honest. And he has 9. This Moneyball rack is going to tell us a lot of information. Are the Nets chokers? Because right now, I'm watching a bunch of misses. Maybe, you know what? Usually you see really good scores, in the very beginning rounds. But maybe the Nets are the opposite. Maybe they show you decent scores and then they up the ante in the last rounds. 16? Ugh. I don't know. Next up, we have Tyler Johnson, the 6th best shooter on the team. Honestly, I was going to say we don't expect anything from him, but he could surprise and knock out someone who's supposed to make it. And by supposed to, I mean, well, Harden's already knocked out. The question is, will Irving or Harris be knocked out? Because KD's still up. Right now, Johnson's doing well. I mean, 6, 8, that's better than Harris was doing. Like I say every time, when you get to the Moneyball rack, it's going to make or break you, honestly. I always say make 3 or make 1. Every time I say something, makes 1. Tyler Johnson, left-handed, putting up jumpers similar to my dad. My dad's lefty, so he always says lefties shoot better. I don't know. I'm watching this right now and I just don't see it. Harden had 12. He's lefty. Johnson's at 14, 16. Okay. So Harris and Johnson with 16. We have 17, 16, 16, 15, 12. And KD. We're going to need to see KD pass 16 in order to get himself at least a chance to be in the last round. 17 to qualify automatically. And right now, oh my God. What am I watching here? There we go. Let's get some buckets. I hate to see this. So right now, as I'm recording this, the Nets are in the playoffs. They're tied 2-2 in the series with the Bucks. By the time I release this, that might be different. Anyways, while I'm watching this and he needs to make, okay, Moneyball rack was 2 of 5, not the greatest. But as I was saying, I don't think the Nets are going to make it in the next round due to the fact Irving got hurt and Harden got hurt. So before I thought the Nets were going to make it, now I'm not quite sure. Anyways, big shots here because KD needs to get 16 in order to make it to the next round. And right now, he needs to make this shot. Oh my God, he didn't make it. KD eliminate. Oh my God. I was so excited at the beginning of this video. And now look, we have Irving, Harris, Johnson. Durant and Harden are eliminated. That's the reason we make these videos, but God, I'm so disappointed. I wanted such an exciting video for you guys. And here we are left with, well, my pick, who hopefully puts a good showing. You know what? We had 2 good players not make it, but we still have 2 good players left in Irving and Harris. No offense to Tyler Johnson, but you're Tyler Johnson. So if you do the upset here and beat both of these individuals, I'll give you your credit where credit's due. But right now, it's the Harris Irving show. So right now, Harris is up. He's got 6, just like in the first round where he started with 6. And yeah, 2K. What's up? Why are we shooting like this? These guys are better than this. You know what? I know this isn't the right team, but if I watch the Warriors and they do something similar to this, I'm going to be so disappointed. Oh, Harris, why was your Moneyball rack on the last rack when you don't even shoot fast enough? 15, does it count? No. He left 3 shots on the rack. 6 points on the rack. Is Harris going to be your champion with 15? In real life, he shoots faster than that. Come on. And the thing is, in real life, if you're shooting, right, and you're like, oh man, I don't have enough time to finish these racks. I need to start throwing the ball as fast as possible. In real life, they would throw it, shoot. Here in this game, they're like, you know what? I'm cool with not shooting for all 5 of my remaining shots, and that's frustrating. Where's the real life aspect to it? 2K, you update your graphics, you keep updating all these little things, the nuances, their little moves here and there, but you don't put a human aspect to it. The sense of urgency, especially in the video game itself, there is no sense of urgency. Anyways, enough of my rant. Back to this. Are we really watching Tyler Johnson put up a piece? I mean, wow, now he's just missing. He's missed his last 6. Jesus Christ, he missed his last 7 shots. He had 17 up until that point, which is a good score, and then he couldn't make a shot for 7 shots in a row. That leaves the door wide open for Kyrie. Only needs 17 to win. And starts off with the money ball rack, a very smart move. Harris, you should have done that. And Irving's 3, 4, 8. That's good for a money ball rack. Now, in this rack, if Irving gets to 11, I think he's well on pace for a good score. I mean, he's qualified already, hands down, and he has 12. Like, he's not gonna not make it. I can't watch him miss 15 shots in a row. So, after this rack, let's say he has 14, 15, he's gonna get to 20. 14, okay. So this one, 17 is the score I'm looking at. Irving's qualified. I'm not even caring about the score. I mean, 17 is the score to get to, and he's gonna make it. 16. If he doesn't make it, then how do you not make it when you made your first 4 money balls? There it is, 18. Irving qualifies. And Tyler Johnson, you have an opportunity to possibly, but very slim chance, because you tied for that last spot, to make it. But let's not talk about it. Right now, it's all about your champion and the best shooter on the Brooklyn Nets. I almost said New Jersey Nets again. On the Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie Irving. Uncle Drew is your best 3-point shooter. Apparently KD is not, and apparently James Harden is not. Also, Joe Harris also is not. It's Kyrie Irving, the man who rolled his right ankle, is your best 3-point shooter. If you enjoyed this content, remember to like it, subscribe to the channel, and let me know who you think's gonna win the next one. The next team you're gonna see is, I don't know. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Kyrie Irving, smile once in a while. Peace. It's alright.